Hi guys, today's video is about that you will never ever feel ready. Whatever that thing is that you want to do, you are never going to feel ready to do that thing. Whether that thing is getting married, whether that thing is having a baby, whether that thing is starting that new exercise class, whether it's starting a business, whether it's writing that book, whether it's starting that course, you are never ever going to feel ready to do that. And that is a scary thing to think about, because you think, but there'll be that time when I get that thing sorted and I do that thing and I finish that, then I'm going to feel ready. I'll definitely feel ready then. No, you won't. You won't, because then another thing is going to come along and you won't feel ready, because then that other thing's going to come along and you're going to go, yeah, but when I do that thing and that's finished and that thing is neatly in a box and put away somewhere, then I'm definitely going to feel ready. Then I'll start. And the problem is that then it doesn't come. It doesn't ever come, because there will always be another thing. There will always be another job to do. You just have to start. You just have to begin. You just have to start where you are right now. Whatever your reality is, you just got to start from there. And that can be daunting, because we look at people who are doing the thing that we want to be doing and we think, but they must have had all their ducks in a row. They knew what they were doing. Everything was so much easier for them. They had it so much easier than me, poor old me. And then we talk ourselves into a frenzy of self-doubt and how the world is against us and how woe is me and poor old us. And then again, you're still just not doing the thing. You're still just thinking about doing the thing. You got to get started, truly. You're never going to feel ready. All of the things that I've done, I've not felt ready to do them, but I've done it quick enough that I've not thought about it. I've just went, I got to do it. And you might have that moment today. You might just go, I watched that video. I'm going to do it. I'm going to send that email. I'm going to start the book. I'm just going to write something down. I'm going to do that video. I'm just going to make that call. I'm just going to do it. Because otherwise you will just keep waiting and putting off. And you'll look back in 10 years that'll have gone by and you still haven't done the thing. And there are people that die who have never done the thing. I don't want you to be that person. I want you to do whatever it is that sets your heart alight, whatever excites you. You deserve to be doing that, and you deserve to know the truth that nobody feels ready. Ever. None of us do. We're all winging it. Everybody that you see that you think successful, everybody that you see on your Instagram feed that looks amazing and they're drinking green drinks and they just look amazing. Their makeup tutorials and they're looking beautiful and they must have their shit together. They don't have their shit together either. None of us do. Some of us are just better at faking it. Some days I am a complete mess. This house back here, I'm not going to lie to you, I moved some stuff off there that was a mess. I just chucked it on the floor back there. Hang on, you can't even see. I'm not lying. See? My body was just hiding the mess, the chaos, like a swan, the little feet going underneath. That's most of us. That's all of us, actually. It's not most of us, it's all of us. None of us know what we're doing. We're just trying. And so the thing is just to get started. Whatever it is, that thing that you want to do, just give it a try and see what happens, because you're never going to get to that place where you go, I feel totally content. I feel totally that this is such an easy breezy decision for me, because that's just not how human beings work. We work with that we want to take the path of least resistance. Okay? We're all naturally lazy. We just want to take the path of least resistance and the thing that's the easiest for us to do. So we won't ever be ready, because that thing that you want to do is probably going to push you out your comfort zone. And we don't like to be out of there. The comfort zone's all comfy and stuff. And so when you push yourself out, you've got to do something, and you'll never be ready to do something. So you've just got to start, and you've got to ignore how you feel about it. You've got to ignore that and just get on with it. Read a book called, or if you don't have time to read, just get an audio book. That's what I do. A book called The 5-Second Rule. I've been reading this week, or listening to it, I'm not reading it, by Mel Robbins. Great book, such a good book. And it's just, I'm not going to tell you though because it's her book, but it's all the premise of just getting on with it. And She uses the 5-second rule, which she can tell you about in her book, to just help you to get out of the procrastination, that I don't want to do it mindset, and just get on with it. It's really great, a really great thought process, and I think we all need it, because none of us really want to do that thing. I've got loads of posts I need to do, blog posts, branding stuff, some clients I've got to catch up with. Honestly, I'd rather go downstairs and have a cup of tea, eat the kids' Easter eggs. They're out, I can eat their Easter eggs. Eat the kids' Easter eggs, and don't judge me, I'm eating the Easter eggs. They've got loads. Nobody bought me an Easter egg. I'd rather do that and watch telly, but also I know that I want an amazing life, so I got to do some other things to make sure that happens. Yeah, so it's important that even if you don't feel like it and you don't really want to do it, ignore your bullshit. Ignore the bullshit story in your head and the self-doubt and the million reasons that you should be doing something else other than the thing that you really should be doing. Because that's what happens, isn't it? We then get into, like, we've got a thing we need to do and we know we need to do, the thing we really want to do, but we're too scared to start in case it's not perfect. And then we find anything else to do. Suddenly we're cleaning the top of the fridge and emptying the toaster and getting the crumbs out, and like suddenly the kettle needs descaling. Of course it does. You need to descale the kettle. And these are just ways to get out of just getting on with it. So that is what I'm telling you to do today. Take this as you big fat poke in the side saying, just get on with it. I don't give a shit how you feel today. You're never going to be ready to do that thing, so just do it. And yes, I am shouting at you. And who the hell am I to shout at you? I'm your conscience. I'm like that little Geordie conscience that you didn't know you had, saying get on with it, because you deserve a good life. And I want you to have a good life, and I don't want you to be that person that regrets. So go and do it.